Hello. Let's see. Alright, we're looking. I had to manually turn down my volume. It should sound good in the stream though, I'm hoping. Anyway, what in the world, the controller's upside down. I am just going to be in here for a bit. I don't really have any specific plans. What's up with the little TV in the bottom left over there? I don't get this theme. It's just like there's a TV there that's just taking up space. Let's switch that out. I wanted to try something different from the one I've been using all the time, but I don't think that this was... Yeah, this is plain. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Nostalgia, I think is that the gray theme? We'll see. Yeah, I don't understand this one either. Let's click a game. Let's go to I don't load the Spectrum often because I have so many games in here. Virtual Boy. Alright, so we'll click this. And I guess, I don't know. The GameCube stuff is fixed. See, what I don't like is how the products, like description stuff, isn't fully on there. I don't remember what this one was. We'll see. This also doesn't seem very retro fresh to me. I think this one has all the like hand-drawn themes, which are pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. I think that this looks super cool. Oh boy. Let's see what arcade looks like. Arcade games. Apple II, since it doesn't have anything, does that have... Yeah, it doesn't say anything there. It's a bummer. Wonder Swan. It does. The Techno Parrot thing I just added in. Let's go with PS3. Nothing. Okay. Anyway, this theme has that cool thing going for it, but it's like when it doesn't have anything to pull from, it looks a little bit like lacking, which is kind of a shame to say. I liked this one, except for the fact that if you have, again, if you have a console that doesn't have artwork like this, you can't see what it is. It's just white. I feel like Unified is one of the ones that everybody uses. This one has a really cool... I was using this for a long time. It's just it has a cool like main splash screen, if I remember right. We'll see. No, it's not this one. It was another one. This one, there's some plugin that I had at one point that would show me the temperature, which is pretty cool. Headbuster. I guess this is the first game we're gonna load. Headbuster's 2 players. Interesting. I'll beat you today. What the heck is this? Oh, these are... Okay, you know what, let's go ahead and see how this is. I see what this is. I hope exit doesn't mean... Oh wow, it's a turn-based strategy game. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, so you have to press start to make your unit move. Okay. I can't do anything with that, so... I want to see what the combat looks like in this game. Alright, so I should be able to do this now, right? That's unrewarding. So what's interesting here is that if it does this, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen where like I get to do my turn and then there's like a separate attack phase. Man. Oh no, I pressed start. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now I have to blow up my base. Okay. This is so weird. They're crazy. They're crazy. That fact that you move and then the other person moves and then you both have your attack phase, I don't really care for that at all. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good choice. It seems like it's Jang Pung. We need to know what this is. This is clearly actually Street Fighter. Look at this. We'll go with Guile, because I don't know what the controls are going to be on here, and it's... Okay. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay, so you can't hold back and punch consistently? And his Sonic Boom is a quarter circle forward. His name, it's Tile versus Lee. What was I thinking? It's like, technically this is... The sprites are interesting, but man, this game feels really bad. Like, half the time when I'm going backwards, I'm not even holding that direction anymore. Also, look at this timer. Wow, okay, so his flash kick is just like a quarter circle back or something. I beat Lee. Tile beat Lee. Good job, Tile. Yeah, we're not gonna keep doing that. I needed to know what that game was, though. Tantar. I want to see what that Joe Montana Sports Talk football looks like on here. I guess it's not Sports Talk football because it's the Game Boy or Game Gear game. Sure. What is happening? There's nothing, when you do that right there, you just press a button. There's no gauge, so... There's also no tackle button. Where's the clock? That's timeout. Wow, you don't really... There's like no depth to the playbook or anything. There's... 1 yard gain. Okay, so if I don't press anything and I just press the button, this is Joe's play, so I should fall back. No gain. We're gonna do Joe's play again. This is like Madden's pick, which took them forever to come up with. Incomplete. Alright. Tell me Joe's play is a punt return. Interesting. So what happens here? Wow, they just put somebody back there. That's very interesting, man. Okay. I don't know how this is arranged on the field. I'm assuming that the receiver on the bottom is the one that is cutting up to the left and then going up. Oh, I got a first down. Okay, so my A button is pass, and then I guess B is switch receivers. What I'm hoping for. Ooh. Oh, damn. Should have seen that coming. Running plays are especially weird here because, again, there's no tackling. If I press the button to try to tackle, it just switches my player. Oh no. Oh man. Oh. I thought I was like on that guy. Wait. This is great because I don't have to really do anything. I just have to press one button. Oh, okay. There's the yard markers at the top. That's cool. That's cool. Now, what I would want to do again is a punt return. Who knows? Maybe that's what goal switch is. That's what it looks like they're lining up for. It's a fake. That's no good. Look at, look, it's like they're playing. Oh, pray for rain. Cute. Hmm. Miracle. Miracle. I was just trying to get rid of the ball there, and I was like, oh, if I throw it to these other two people, they're going to get intercepted. Alright. Went back really far. I didn't want to get sacked. As a result, I got an interception instead. Deserve that. I just want to see what happens when one of them scores a touchdown. Is it going to happen? I got 12 to go. They could go for a field goal here, so whatever. Let's see how that looks. 9-yard gain. Still have like 3 or 4 yards to go. Okay. Oh, yeah, goal switch. Yeah, sure. Right. So is this just clear? It's good. That crowd is roaring right now. They're so excited. Okay. That's enough of this. It's really funny playing games like that because it's like, you know what? I'll give that like a 2.5 also. But when you have access to like better versions of some of these games, it's kind of like, why are you playing that? Like, what's the point? But at the same time, it's interesting seeing like what that game looks like compared to we'll go up here and pull up the big boy version. So I would imagine that is. I'd imagine that's this. I remember watching my brother play this game when I was younger and trying to play along with him. And,
Welcome to Joe Montana Football.
Oh my god, the game's talking to you. Oh wow, look, it's got like videos of the people. How did they get these videos in the game? They look just like real people. Alright, but I remember I would watch him play, and then like he would let me play, or he'd want to play against me because he could destroy me. I was like no challenge. Oh man, let's go with 20 minutes. Is why is he making? Is he play calling? San Francisco, a top-notch team. Oh wow, that's his summary. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. Aw man, I did not mean to do that at all. There's no meters here. I gotta understand. I also can't figure out. Okay, so the D-pad is how you select plays here. I don't know what I went for. Okay, so yeah, if I press left on the D-pad because I'm on the top, I'm San Francisco. That does Joe's play. This double team. It's third down. Do something. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd went to sack the dude. Punt rush. I don't know why that's my option. I've never played the original Sports Talk, or Joe Montana Football, I guess. I just played the Sports Talk ones. Why is it buttons 1, 2, and 3? Oh my god, I can't do this. There's too much pressure. That's so weird. This is like the worst interface right there. I feel like there's like this cool story about this game where like, I think that team went on to work on the Madden games or something like that, or like the first version of Madden. There it is, Sports Talk Football. But I think that there was this thing where they were supposed to be working harder on the Sega Genesis version of
NFL Sports Talk Football.
Yeah, this is the one I remember. They were supposed to be working harder on the Joe Montana stuff because that's their brand, but they had like whatever, they were ordered to make this Genesis version of Madden, so they had to make that too, but they didn't want it to be better than their own game. He said yo, so he's cool. With the Bears and the Chargers. Alright, so this should have all the stuff that I was thinking of. Yeah, it's got the zoom view, it's got passing cursor, we'll turn that on. So the field view. Alright.
Welcome to the game between the Chicago Bears and the San Diego Chargers. It's a beautiful day here in San Diego. San Diego lines up.
I don't know which team I am, honestly. Alright. No, I don't want to do an audible.
What's it up?
What? I don't remember how to read that meter. Alright, so when he catches the ball, it goes into the zoomed in view. And I remember watching my brother play and just thinking that this looks so cool. I didn't understand anything that was happening.
The Bears will start 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I don't know how to select that. Oh, okay. I don't know what's up with that play calling book.
San Diego in the 3-4. Back to throw. The pass. Intercepted at
Oh, look at that.
Down on the 33. San Diego.
Look at that. Wow, it's real people.
On the 35-yard line.
We get a screenshot of that. That's so good. Okay. See, the problem is that I still don't understand the play calling thing. So, okay, so I've done this. Man.
San Diego ready to go. The offense comes to the line.
I'm gonna press A and hope that A is something.
He's going to pass. He's sacked back at the 32-yard line.
I don't know how to pass.
Second down for the Chargers. From the Chargers.
Man, that dude right there, this guy there. Oh, I missed it. Alright. So this formation thing. Hey, how do I change the...
No score.
Okay. Try this play out, this running play. Which hopefully it hands it off to the receiver. I'm not really sure. I think it was like a toss-off, so I probably have to manually do that. I don't know how.
Gets the block.
Whatever.
Left. Oh! Hit and stop at the 37-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards on the play.
This is interesting. You have to, like, hold down the button. Or something? I don't get it. Like, I don't want these plays. Look at these. These plays are no good.
The Chargers ready to go. The defense sets up in the nickel. The pitch to the back. Tackled immediately. Brings up 4th and 8 for San Diego. From the San Diego 37-yard line.
Hunt.
The kicking team comes on.
Okay, so I'm assuming that meter on the bottom is where it's going on the field.
It's a good kick for San Diego. Takes a bounce. He goes nowhere.
It's not a good kick.
Chicago takes over on the 36-yard line.
Oh, God, that's not a good kick. What are you talking about, game? Am I supposed to, like, kick it twice? I don't understand.
No score.
Got this cover, too.
The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. The defense sets up in the 3-4. Chicago comes to the line. The quarterback calling signals. Puts it up. He fires over the middle. No good.
Don't know why he did that. Okay. Alright, I've got it. I got enough of that. I'm good. But anyway, as I was saying though, it's really cool seeing the differences between the I got that at 3. The different versions of certain games. Like, yeah, you could always play the best version of something. Like, you could play the arcade version of, say, Street Fighter. But it's also really cool seeing, like, the Sega Genesis version or the Super Nintendo version, because those sold really good back in the day. And you can kind of look at that stuff and put it in perspective of, like, oh, people were crazy about this game, and, like, when you see the arcade one, it looks like a totally different thing. I want to change this theme. I want to find one of my themes with the cool videos playing. Big couch. What's that? Oh god, it's bright. Again. It's another one of those themes where you can't actually see the stuff that you're selecting because of the white on white in the middle. City Hunter? City Hunter is the one I was thinking of. This is the one with the cool little anime video in the background. Alright. Play some Namco classics. It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. We're gonna go with Rolling Thunder. We'll go with Rolling Thunder. Because this game is really cool. This is a game that I had never paid any attention to until I had I bought the Namco collection on the Switch because it was the first game I remember where you could like flip the screen into vertical mode. I think there was some of the SNK classics that you could do that with, but those games all ran in 4:3 anyway. But yeah, I thought this game was... When I finally got around to playing that collection, I thought this game was really cool. So, as you can see in the bottom corner there, I have bullets. You got 2 levels, and you got these, like, guys in this game that, like... To me, had I played this game when it was new, this probably would have, like, blown my mind, because these guys are in, like... They're dying. Like, they're getting hit, and then they're actually, like... reacting to it in a way that people didn't in Contra. The limited ammo thing also probably would have like caught me off guard, but I think it's really cool. Because it means that you can't just run around constantly shooting, like you actually have to think about what you're doing. I thought there were like secret people or something in here. Like, you'd open certain doors and there would be, like, people that were inside. Look. You can use those doors right there to kind of, like, dodge, too, which is really neat. Okay. The character's art style reminds me a bit of Lupin the Third, which I'm sure is, you know, intentional, but man, that's really cool. Again, had I seen this game back when it was relevant, I probably would have just been like blown away. Shoot. No! No! Who's, I think Konami made the game, what was it, Jackal? Which is something that I'm thinking of now. I don't know what's making me think of that when I'm playing this game. Maybe just the fact that it's different, I don't know. Oh, that rocket is an instant kill, okay. I got 0 mans left. Oh man. They're gonna take all my mans. That rocket being an instant kill, man, that's hard. No, 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 no. Go away. Oh man, I'm almost out of ammo. I got 7 bullets left. Okay, but I need you guys to, like... Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Oh man, that's great. Oh, this game is so cool. It's another game where the game talks to you. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. I kinda already want to switch over to part 2. I might actually just like, after I die once here, I might go ahead and switch over to part 2, because part 2, again, this is a series that I had been unaware of existing. I had kind of seen it, like heard the name before, but I didn't know what it was. For some reason I always assumed that Rolling Thunder was like, what's that game? Elevator Action? But this is totally different. I was really happy when I finally got around to playing it. It was one of those games I looked at in the collection, I was like, why would I play this? And then at some point I was like, oh, I might as well get my full value out of this, and yeah, this game is dope. Things aren't looking good for our hero. Should have thought about this. Oh no, he donkey punched me. Oh man. Shoot! Man, I thought that guy was dead. I should have listened for his... Ah! I hope I didn't just Dark Souls myself by rushing in too fast. Because I want to clear more distance. There he is, he's dead now. Okay. Whoa. I made it. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I area 1 clear. Get that picture. You get that screenshot. Oh man. Looks like I got 0 mans left though. Nice. This dude works in a facility where he can just throw dynamite straight down on the ground like that. Okay. I got 1 mans. Oh boy. I got 1 mans on the second board. Oh, I lost my 1 mans. I haven't heard anybody use that term in forever. Oh, they got me. GG. GG. So this is 1986. We're gonna go in and we're gonna check out part 2. Game, whatever. The game is really cool. Okay, so Rolling Thunder 2 is from 1990, so this is 4 years later. And what caught me off guard going between the first game and the second game is like, man, why does this second game look so much better? One Piece start. Information was cut off and the world fell into chaos. I couldn't tell what that was a picture of on the right over there. While investigating the problem, WCPO discovered a diabolical plot. The evil gang known as Geldra, which was once destroyed. It was too fast. That last thing was up there for half a second. What that means to me is that's Namco's way of being like, give us your money. Stop reading and put a quarter in this machine. So you got 2 different characters. I don't think they have different stats. But it just caught me off guard how, like, look at this. Compared to the first game, like, you got music here that's great. It's not amazing or anything, but it's, you know, music. You got a different gun sound effect. You have a new character model. You're outside. You've already got this thing going on, these new models. Steps to Beach. It's the same kind of game, but it's just, this one just seems like so much... I'm not gonna say better, it's just crazy how different this feels to me. It's just different, that's all. It's still got the same stuff, like right here there's actually like a dude that's in one of these, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, right there. It's like Time Crisis or something, man. That's awesome. For an old arcade shooting game, like that's really cool. Time's running out. Better hurry up. I think I'm almost at the end of the stage anyway, so whatever. Oh shoot. Man, he threw a grenade on her head. That's... I don't even think that's a grenade, I think that's just straight up TNT. Like that's a rough way to go out. Round 1 clear. How are there not like a billion of these games? This game is so cool. You can go in the rooms. There's an animation for... Look at that! When you jump over the railing, like seeing the character extend their hands to grab it. That's so cool. It's got this cool urban music playing here too. Oh look, it's a babe. Whatever, man. The soundtrack is great. Oh, look at that. I just noticed that my life bar changes colors. That's what determines how much health I have left. Okay. So they're both blue right now. Not sure what that is. Ah. Oh, what is up with this one dude who's just running around rubbing his socks along the ground? Oh, man. Alright. I gotta hook up my high score thing for this, because I've lost so much time playing Galaga. Like, Galaga and Pac-Man, and specifically Donkey Kong on, MAME. Okay. That's the service menu. If you're wondering why that keeps popping up, it's my, to exit games, I push in the left stick and hit select. Since it's a combination, I would never accidentally press. So when I push in the left stick by itself, it pulls up the service menu for the games. Because I play with the D-pad anyway. Point Blank, which I can't really play. Point Blank, I think is... No, it's not still going. I feel like they had a new Point Blank game like maybe within the last like 5 to 7 years, which is crazy. What is Libble Rabble again? What is Libble Rabble again? And then I go here and it's just like, what is this picture? What is going on in this? I'm gonna have to click this and find out. Let's see. I don't know. I can't do this. The buttons are like weird. I'd have to redo my entire controls and I don't really want to. Oh, okay, so... Alright, I understand why it's got that score. What was that? Is that the poster for Grobda? Oh, that's awesome. Do you have the guts to play? So this stuff right here, this poster, is the kind of thing that they would show to arcade operators to kind of attract them into buying the game. So it says 212 per week, 265 per week, actual collections 319, 289. So yeah, all right, Namco long time earnings right there in the middle. Where's my mouse? Right here. Plexiglass, Marquee, and CRT, Acu Speech, and Ultra Action. The big hit. So they would have that stuff on there to like get the people that run the arcades to buy the game, because all of a sudden they see that and like, oh, this game earns a bunch of money. So those flyers are never really intended to be seen by like the people that are working or that are visiting the arcade to play the games. Which is kind of why arcades would have like, oh, we got this Mortal Kombat game and we're going to replace Mortal Kombat with Primal Rage because this is supposed to be a big earning game. And like when you look back at it, it's like, oh, it's strange. Oh, I forgot how to play this. I forgot about that thing there. Where it's got the like explosion, so like if you blow up a tank, you can't be near it because they'll blow up too. This game is I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually download it or not, but I found out about this game from the Namco Museum on PS1. Oh, I got myself killed. I am the 4th ranker of the National Battle Association, the NBA. Man. This game has this momentum system. So like when you're moving, I don't know if I can go over the wreckage. Okay, yeah, it slows down. When I'm moving, when I have like more time to just go in a direction, I'll go a little bit faster than I normally do. Oh, there we go. Got him.
Just ready.
I wish that dude stayed dead.
Just ready.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. There's also, it seems like there's a little bit of time to like turn in a direction, which I personally think is really cool. It's a really cool idea.
Just ready.
Anything to make the game more difficult. That's great.
Just ready.
Oh man, I hit the button for the shield, but I don't think it works with that anymore. National Battling Association, my bad. Okay. That's enough of that. How does this game have a 0 point whatever? You're crazy. I'll have to rig this. 0.88. The game is great. What's that one game? Tower of Druaga. .92. Okay, whatever. I can live with that. I'm not actually going to play that game. Actually, you know what? I am. I'm going to load this because this game is weird. This game, like, when you look at it, it seems like, it's like a cross between, it looks like a cross between, like, say, like, Zelda and Gauntlet, but it's not really that at all. It's got all these, like, really obscure things that you have to do in the game. I gotta figure out how to get to that key down there and then come back up here and then go around and get to that door. But there'll be like weird stuff like, oh, if you go to this spot here and you wait a couple of seconds, like a random item spawns. But I don't know what it does. And then you get like later in the game, it's like, oh, you needed that one random item. This timer has always been hard for me to understand too, because like, look at the seconds. Feeling that timer, man. I'm nervous. Okay. I forgot what was up with the black things. When you press the attack button, if you notice, it takes a second to actually, like, appear. Which I think ends up being, like, a weird gameplay element, too. I can't attack them when they're moving. I have to wait until they're still got it. Why are they all green now? They were black just a second ago. so painful. It's so slow. Oh, there's all the black ones. It's the weird goo from Prometheus. There's something about the sound quality here that just seems really warm in a way that I like. I feel like I should keep moving this way. Alright. Oh, they're coming for me. I seriously need to get a new controller one day, though. I'm, like, pushing down the D-pad on this Xbox One, like the original controllers. Clicky D-pad, so not only is it a clicky D-pad, but it also just seems a little bit harder. I forgot about those guys. I feel like if I turn and face them, they can't hurt me or something. I'm gonna get that high score. It happened so fast. I switched directions, but I did it way too slow. Oh my god, that's great. That's beautiful. Oh man, look at that. That's tough. I'm not getting that high score at all. I like that. It had to play out the full song before it ended. That's good. Alright. Let's see. What's System 22? Is that their racing stuff? Yeah. Ridge Racer 2. Nintendo Classics, I think, ends up being a lot of their arcade games. What a Thomas way of games do I have, and do they load? Let's see if this loads. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's loading the Dreamcast emulator. Didn't expect anything to happen at all, honestly. Let's see. Oh, it's hooked up to my stick. Oh no. Oh, sweet. I got buttons. I guess we're gonna check this game out. Where's what's his name? I see Hamaru. Guess that's who I got. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know this game at all. I don't really know this series. It's Samurai Shodown is one of those games that impressed the hell out of me as a kid, but I never like got into the series all that well. I remember when I wanted to get better at fighting games, like when I was younger. This was... We'll do this. This is full screen. If you couldn't tell. There we go. I hope this loads. Anyway, when I wanted to get better at fighting games when I was younger, I remember looking up, like, oh, what are the best fighting games? And, like, Samurai Showdown 2 was on everybody's list for the longest time. But I guess what I never understood about it is the entire, like... It's a slower game. You end up having to, like, try to bait out a lot of, like, counter hits and stuff like that in a way that I never understood. Because if you play Street Fighter and almost any other fighting game, usually what you're going for is, like, maybe an opening and combos and stuff. But, yeah, this game, it has combos, but it seemed like it just kind of leaned more into, like, oh, use the right attack at the right time. Okay, so there's 2 buttons for that. I don't even think I knew this game existed until... I think I was looking up what was up with Samurai Showdown. And I feel like there are people that still play 5 Special and maybe 6. In a way that, like, again, I didn't even know 6 existed. So... it was really weird. Oh, they did say White House, didn't they? I didn't know this was a thing. So we're just going there, huh? This dude has a musket. Nice. What is that on the ground? Is that... I'll do one more fight after this. I want to see what the next level is. I would have never predicted the White House was in a Samurai Showdown game. It's got to be a command or something. Okay, I just pushed all the buttons. Wow. Okay. No biggie. What are they doing where it's getting like multiple hits like that? Shoot. Oh boy. I'm really interested to see how Samurai Showdown, the new one, the reboot or whatever it is, ends up doing, because the thing about Samurai Showdown is that it was the fighting game that was always there, but in my opinion, it was never the most popular one. It was like, it was just kind of off to the side and it had like a steady number of players. But I feel like, especially since Soul Calibur came out, people are probably going to be looking for something faster paced, and then when they play this, they're going to be like, or the new one, I imagine that the new one is probably going to be kind of slower paced too. So I just want to see how that goes. I don't think the game has a release date yet. Be interesting to see though. Oh man, I thought I was done. Oh, you're super dead now, buddy. And there's a bomb too. I guess the that little like parry attack right there looks like it does it uses up your gauge or something. Concussion is more like it. Oh. Okay, alright. Finish time, life straight. Alright, let's back out of this. Who the hell plays a Thomas Wave? I think a Thomas Wave is the thing that had, what was it, King of Fighters Neo Wave? Which was, it had that and it had this, and I remember, like, looking at these games, and, like, this was after they got off of the old Neo Geo hardware, and, you know, that Neo Geo hardware was super dated, but it was just, like, weird seeing that art style change. Is there any other promo pictures for this? I thought I had a little way to zoom in or something, I guess not. Okay. 32X, Sega CD, Sega Classics. This is a game that I feel like is great, but like either nobody knows or I've heard people that are just like, oh, Bonanza Brothers is like overrated. I'm like, you have to know the game for it to be overrated, right? Isn't that how that works? Oh. Winners don't use drugs. Look at this awesome story. This is a game that I think is on the Sega Genesis also. And I didn't discover this game until probably the mid-2000s because I was aware of ROMs before then, and every time I would look at Sega Genesis games in the video store, I'd see like a case for this or something. Oh, that looks like a baby game. This looks dumb. And then I would see it like Game Genie or whatever, Bonanza Brothers, but I would never see the actual game being played. So when I just downloaded a bunch of ROMs one day for the first time, like all the Sega Genesis ROMs, pretty sure it was Sega Genesis. I played this and yeah, this is cool. There's another game. There's a Keystone Capers game on Atari 2600, which is kind of like this, from what I remember. So I have to like get the items and get out, but I don't necessarily have to like kill the guards. Which I don't think you can kill the guards to begin with. Shoot. Oh. There we go. It's just something about this game's art style. And like the idea of like, oh, well, you're sneaking around to get the treasures. And you have to escape the guards, you have to avoid the guards because the guards will get back up. But that moment when you realize like, oh man, like I'm playing this game, but like, I don't have to kill anybody. It's just so different. Not to mention the entire idea like, oh, there's layers here too. Shoot. Oh no. Oh man. I panicked. Uh-oh. I gotta get up to that third floor. Leave me alone. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Oh shoot. Oh man. Oh man, this game is so cool. Something about split screen arcade games like this just seems really cool to me. It's such a cool idea. Like having, you know, two people sitting on the arcade machine and they both have like their own thing that they're focusing on, but they're both working together too. The game, so there's Dance Dance Revolution, but there is another one, the more current one, which is Dance Rush, which is like a giant, like, the way I've described it is it's basically like an iPhone screen that you're dancing on. That game has a multiplayer mode. It's a co-op mode where the second player, because of how much space the game uses up, this first player is on the front half of the machine, and they're focused on the arrows in the bottom half. And the second player stands behind them in a way that's also really cool. Like I just have a really big soft spot for that. Shoot. Okay. I can get this. Ah! I got my treasure. Let me go. Let me go. Let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out. I gotta get down to the first floor. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, there's my Christian music wake-up station. Ooh, boy. Ooh, that dude just punched me. Alright. Okay, I gotta get to the left half of the stage. I got this. I got this. Oh no. Oh no, he got me. Alright, let's see if I can get over there. Damn. There goes my 2 credits. Onwards. Yeah, whatever. The game is great. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Bathroom break. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple more games and then I gotta head out. Should probably go right now while I can, but whatever. We're good. Let's back out of here. Ooh, I saw something in there I wanted to try. That Enduro Racer where it stopped at. Play count 176. Play count 12. 76. 33. 22. 6. 3. PlayStation 146. 108. Let's play game Skate 3. Hey, let's see if I can play Ninja Gaiden. Let's see if that works if I stream it. Worth a try. This game runs pretty good. It's kind of not surprising because of how old it is, but at the same time it's also super surprising. Because it's still a PS3 game. Like right now it's telling me that my encoding is overloaded, but it's because it's loading. I've played this game before, so I'm hoping this first level loads a little bit better. The first time I loaded it, it does the same thing. This PS3 emulator, it loads in all the textures and stuff, so like you'll see a scene like this and it will just be like nothing, and then they'll pop in with like some floating eyes and stuff. Anyway, this is probably gonna be the last thing I stream for right now. I had originally planned on trying to play Resident Evil 2 finally on a stream, but decided against it because I figured I would probably have to go do some stuff. It is running a little bit slower than normal. Oh, it doesn't let me walk up the cliff, thank God. Okay, so that's closed. Alright, we're good. The camera controls in this game are the opposite of what I'm used to. They're like inverted by default for left and right, so I'm sure for some people that's totally fine. I don't know, for me it's like how some people have to go into the menus and change their controls anyway. For me, it's like I'm finally suffering what they have to go through forever. I forgot what determines what you get off of people. Like in terms of or not off of people, but like your ending grade. I feel like it had something to do with like the number of hits you took, how long your combos were. It's not as strict as Devil May Cry is, but I think it's one of those things where like, oh, if you use support items, like you instantly start going down a little bit. Same with dying, but they're not as strict as dying either.
Deflect your opponent's...
I'm focused a little bit too hard on this right now. It's not even like... When this came out, I remember this was like the hardest game, period. This and Shinobi were like ridiculous. I think this game came out first, and then there's like, oh, we're gonna do a Shinobi reboot, and like... Man, that Shinobi reboot. I still haven't played it, but it sounds like it was impossible. I should install that sometime. Press R1 to shift the view. I caught them both. The other guy just happened to be in the wrong spot. So when I was sitting here playing this, all I could think about the last time was like, man, it sure is a shame that this game didn't get like a HD remake or anything. I don't think there's anything here. There might be the one item I need. It sure does suck. Whatever. Got life back. This game runs a lot better, by the way, if I'm playing it like solo, like not streaming it. Okay. Nope. That was a gun. You want another? You want the sausage patties? You're saying? You said the sausage patties, right? You're right. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll be down in a second. Okay, it looks like that is the end of me streaming for right now. I guess I will be back. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I will catch you later. Bye, bats. Alright, peace.